plate. Are we? Am I?
Yes. Oh, that was a good breath. Yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. Everybody living now. Everybody, everyone in the chat. Hello, Steve Dangle here. And welcome to our Game 4 stream. Ed Money, the Oilers, take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4 against the Dallas Stars. You know, it's not every day there's a nationally televised broadcast, and the guy in the middle of the panel has you blocked on Twitter. It's Dave Amber on the left. He's great. He's a beauty. I love him. Luke Gazdick on the right. I don't know if I've ever met him. And Jeff Jackson, CEO and president of hockey operations of the Edmonton Oilers. That guy has me blocked. I'm not really sure why, but that's okay. He might be getting a cup. 6 wins away from accomplishing that goal. Akul Rishi, welcome to STP VIP. Steve, put your Cody Ceci Oilers jersey up. I keep telling you, I don't have an Oilers jersey. I don't have a Stars jersey either. I had an Oilers jersey that I wore at Sportsnet, but like most of Canada, that thing belongs to Sportsnet and Rogers. Producer Robert Malloy, Chris Rooney, and Dan O'Rourke are your officials for tonight. Producer Drew, responsible for all the cool stuff in the back. And trivia. Trivia at second intermission. Prizes up for grabs. Is this the crazy trivia? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh. What do you let's get a poll. Let's get a poll going. Should I tell you what the topic is for trivia at second intermission? Because this is a good one. This is a good one. Or as they say in Northern Scotland, a gooding. Producer Drew, 10 out of 10 background. Indeed. Oh, let me think. Are there any other behind the scenes people I should thank? No. Game 4, Edmonton, Dallas. No, Justin Fisher is a beautiful, handsome, bouncing baby boy who we all love very much. Let's get some fish in the chat. Just show us some fish. Any fish emoji will do. Any fish emoji. One of you has correctly identified the trivia topic, but I'm not going to say which one of you until we get the poll results. Only 61% are saying yes. We got the lines for tonight. From Jason Greger, the Oilers lines in warm-up. Nuge, McDavid, Hyman. No change there. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, Perry. There is a change there. Kane, Henrique, Kapanen. Kapanen drops down into Connor Brown's spot because Connor Brown will not be playing tonight due to injury. Trent Frederick, Matthias Janmark, and Victor Arvidsson getting into his first game of this series. The Stars. Jason Robertson, Rope Hintz making his return. Mikko Rantanen. Mason Marchment, Matt Duchene, Tyler Seguin. We need more out of that line if you're a Dallas Stars fan. Jamie Benn, Wyatt Johnston, Mikael Granlund. I've really liked Granlund's game. Johnston being a playoff worst -17 is mind-boggling. And then it's Beck, Steele, Blackwell on the Stars. Interesting fourth line. No changes to the Stars D. Did Jason Greger post the D pairs for the Oilers? He did not. Dadonov not in the lineup for the Stars. So actually, they must have made some changes here. I'm trying to figure out which ones. It's chaotic because the lines have been all over the place in this series. Who is going to be the MVP tonight? Says Cool Man Lanny. Me. I am going to be the MVP tonight. By the way, I know a lot of you are wondering, if you watched last stream, did I make it to Beer League on time? I didn't miss a moment. I didn't even miss warm-up. I'll tell you what I did screw up. I'm getting my last item on, getting dressed. I get to the bottom of my hockey bag, and I realize I do not have clothes. I did not bring clothes. So I drove to my game in full equipment, and that is how I drove home as well. Did I finally get a point? Ladies and gentlemen, I got a secondary assist. Woo! Woo! We had a 3-2 late lead, and I was on the ice for the tying goal. Woo! It's all right. Me, not we. Am I right? No, I got a secondary assist. I dumped the puck in the corner. Our teammate Mike, PPG Mike, we call him, point per game Mike, puts it in front for Money Matt. We don't have a nickname for him yet. I was there for the rebound, but it was not needed because of Money Matt. What are some of your secondary teams? Hashtag Sharks Truther. I mean, like my first, second, third, fourth, fifth team is the Leafs. Maybe sixth or seventh. You get down to like the Sharks were very nice to us. Like, there are teams I enjoy following. I enjoy the Stars. Like, I really have a soft spot for them. I love the way that just their organization runs and how they build teams. And if you're a fan of hockey, unless you're like a fan of a rival, like the Canucks or the Flames, how can you not at least enjoy, be entertained by the Edmonton Oilers? Dude, it's Connor McDavid. It's Leon Draisaitl. It's insane to watch. Even Evan Bouchard, what he's doing. The story, I mean, Stuart Skinner is the perfect embodiment of this Oilers team. He's either unusable or unbeatable. It's perfect. No notes. They couldn't have a more fitting goalie. Steve Dangle with the Daryl Boyce assist. Sort of. I coined the term Daryl Boyce assist many years ago. It never really caught on. The Daryl Boyce assist is meant to be when your screen of the goalie is responsible for the goal, but you don't pick up the goal or either assist. Daryl Boyce used to be so good at that. How many NHL games did that guy even play? I don't even know. But I used to love him for that. You know who's really good at the Daryl Boyce assist? Matthew Nyes. Matthew Nyes, very good at the Daryl Boyce assist. If Canes win Game 5, reverse sweep is possible. Bless you. I remember being so full of gusto and confidence in my team beating the Florida Panthers. Bless you. Hi, Steve from Indiana. Ooh. What up, Steve Dangle? Great video today. That is right. Brand new video on my channel about what the Leafs do next. A couple people in the lineup tonight who are mentioned in that video. Did you go to the net to get your secondary assist? So, sort of. It's more like go to the faceoff dot and then go to the net. And I wasn't needed. SLS, crazy how TNT has the NBA East Finals game starting on time and a quarter of the way through the first. And the Oilers still hasn't started yet. Well, I don't have a beer league game tonight, so I don't care as much, but like, it's obviously a sticking point for hockey fans. Like, I remember being in school and learning that 9 o'clock games or 7 o'clock games, whatever, are actually 7:07 because of the broadcast rules, and going, ooh. And then it's like, oh, Saturday nights are actually 7:15 because there's like extra ceremony. Ooh. And now here we are. It is Wednesday. It is a playoff game. Or no, sorry, it's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday for the Steve Dangle podcast. I skipped ahead. It's 8:16. They have not begun the anthems. That one dude who brought the drum is the MVP. Lord of the Spuds, as a huge Caniac, I want Rod to save his job. The reverse sweep was much more possible against the Rags last year. Yeah, the Canes look like the better team in that series. They do not in this one. The Panthers, take it from me, the Panthers love a good screw around game. They play with their food. 8:17, the first note of the American national anthem. It's good that the Canes didn't get swept. If they had, the Canes would have been the most swept team in Brindamore's coaching career. That's just a mind-boggling stat. By the way, become an STP VIP, you silly geese. We do 3 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. Oh, okay. Well, great. No, wrong. We actually do 4, but you only get access to the 4th if you are an STP VIP. What else do you get if you're an STP VIP? Special access to different emojis in this chat. Your name is green so that I can see you're a VIP. Like Jared, like James Stemler, like 23rd Neo. The rest of you, what's going on? What's going on? There's also an ad-free tier. 8:18, first note of the Canadian National Anthem. There's also an ad-free tier. The VIP episode is always ad-free, but if you join the ad-free tier, every episode of the Steve Dangle podcast is ad-free. Loud anthem in Edmonton. Every team needs a Latvian drum leader. Indeed. I get why Adam hates anthems, but so good for the playoffs. I don't have a problem with the anthems. Just start them on time. Mike Famey. What's up, dude? You've been around for a very long time. Does Brindamore get fired? It's so tricky with the Canes. They're so clearly good and so clearly not good enough. I think you have to at least consider it. You have to. I know you're in the Final Four. It's crazy. But you have to. Nathaniel Thompson, 8:19. Anthems both finally done. If the Canes win tomorrow, do the seeds of doubt start to creep in about a possible reverse sweep? Like, oh no, here we go again, like with the Oilers. No, they don't. You know why? They won. The Panthers entered Game 7 against the Oilers like the previous 3 games had never happened. They were tight. They were disciplined. They were the Stanley Cup champions by the end of the night. Interesting. They're only showing the West final stats for the goalies. Ottinger is an 8.42. Skinner is a 9.30. Ottinger has not been good enough. There's a number of stars you could say that about, but he has not been good enough. Rope Hintz in the lineup. And the puck is dropped. Kapanen gets it deep. I thought that might have been icing. It's not. Oilers go to work. Lindell says, get out of work. Battle along the half wall. Loud Let's Go Oilers chant in Edmonton. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Kane breaches the Star zone. Stars say, get that garbage out of here. Here comes Beck for Steele. Steele shoots. Stopped by Skinner. There's a broken stick already. It appears to be Kapanen's, but he's going to the bench. Here come the Oilers. Oh, Kane has turned around. That was Rantanen a little too much on that poke check. Could have had an odd man rush there. Ottinger plays it to CC. Giveaway shot by Hyman. Stop. Rebound. Oh, blocked. Another rebound. McDavid misses it. Bouchard. Early chance for the Oilers here. Hyman. Oh, this is all from that giveaway by Cody Ceci. Hyman. McDavid. To the point. It's Bouchard. I don't think McDavid was expecting that. And the Stars, can they get it out? They do. They survive. 842 save percentage. If it wasn't Ottinger, that would be an unusable goalie. Now, it's 3 games, but Ottinger has not been good enough in the series. Like, not even close. Wallman with it. Johnston out with Mikhail Granlund and Jamie Benn. Pending unrestricted free agent Jamie Benn. That'll be icing against the Dallas Stars. 18:06 to go in the first period. Wes Richard gifted 5 STPN memberships. Yeah, beaut. Anytime a team wins one game, everyone thinks they'll win the series, even if they're down 3-1. We got to stop handing teams the series so early. That's fair. Melchev LDSL. Who do you think will win the cup first, Leafs or Sharks? My wife's a Kings fan. I'm a Sharks fan. We live in LA. Kill me. You rule, Steve. Leafs, Sharks, Stanley Cup final. Leafs win next year. Johnston can't gain the zone. Oh! There's an injured star at the blue line. Sorry, rather, Oiler. It's Corey Perry. And I didn't see what happened, but he looks significantly hurt. Heads off on his own power. Play continues. Podkolzin goes for a big hit. Oilers keep it alive in the offensive zone. Stars manage to get it out, but back into the possession of the Oilers. Oilers tag up. It's icing. 17-26. Corey Perry was going to go down the tunnel, and he opts to not. I don't know what he has hurt, and I don't know what happened. Let's get a look. Granlund. Oh, runs into the back of Perry. And Podkolzin and Arvidsson double team hit Matt Duchene, and Duchene didn't look like he liked it very much. Neither man enjoyed that experience. Petrovic is blocked. Behind the Oilers net. On from Seguin. That's wide. On from Petrovic. Stop. Rebound. Around the net. Wrap around. Oh, Stars have their best chance of this young game. Stars dump it. Skinner out to play it. Is Skinner going to give it away? Kept at the blue line by the Stars. In front! What a stop by Skinner! Bischel! Wide! What a stop! Bischel! Down low. Duchene! What a move! A penalty coming to the Oilers. Bischel! In front! Deflected! Stars, 6 attackers. Seguin, in front! Rebound! Stop by Skinner! Petrovic! Wide! Oilers screaming for the whistle. Rantanen. They still haven't blown the play dead. We still have a delayed penalty here. Up the ice. It's Hintz. To the point. Lindell down low. Rantanen. To Harley. Lindell. On. That goes out of play. 15:51 to go in the first. Geez, who even gets this penalty? So much time has passed. John Klingberg. So Marchman takes down Klingberg away from the play. It wasn't the hook, was it? Oh, Duchene hit the post. Oh, it was the hold on Klingberg on Duchene. Duchene wins the faceoff to start this Stars power play. In front. Oh, Stars are going to the net tonight. Harley. Puck is out of his reach. Duchene. Hard around for Rantanen. Rantanen protecting the puck. Rantanen stripped. Oilers dump it. 1:40 to go in this power play. First goal scorers. Give me Rantanen. And a Vanderkane. I'm going to overthink it. Duchesne. Harley. Oh, Rantanen! Oh, he just missed. Can you imagine? I call my shot there. Duchesne. Knocked down the ice by the Oilers. 65.9% PK in these playoffs. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. How is that not interference on Granlund? I don't know. I guess they dub it an accident, but doesn't matter for other calls. I don't know why it matters for that. Janmark with it. Plays it to Nurse. They're going to turn this into offense. Kapanen is... Oh, he stays with it. And Marchment maybe could have got a call there. The fans wanted it. They don't get it. Yeah. Yeah, Drew says it should have been a penalty. I'm honestly, I think I'm on your side there. 25 seconds to go in this power play. Heiskanen. 20 seconds. Puck knocked off his stick. Oilers say, get that garbage out of here. Heiskanen collects it behind his own net. 10 seconds. Skinner out of his net to play it. Hard around. Stars can't hold the zone. And the Oilers attack. Draisaitl drops it. Klingberg joins in. Stars get it to go the other way. Hintz and Rantanen attack 2-on-2. Rantanen. Cross ice. Shot from CC. That is off target. Way down the ice. Beck. Harley. Oilers have it in the neutral zone. When did Skinner turn into an actual goalie? When did he return to being an actual goalie is the question. He turned into one last year. And then he lost it again. Harley as the Stars hold the zone. Steele. To the point. On. Those distance shots are not making their way through for the Stars, and they haven't been all series. Harley in his own zone now. Blackwell gains the zone. Weak shot on Skinner. Steele. Cycles for Ben. Blackwell. Oh, he had Steele. Opts to hold it. To the point. Bischel can't hold. Oilers. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Causes a turnover. They collect it. Chipped in by Frederick. They're going to hammer Petrovic. Up the ice. Johnston leaves it for Granlund. Granlund shoots. Stopped by Skinner. Whoa! The Oilers almost scored on their own net. All the way down the ice. This will be icing. Which, considering Klingberg almost scored on his own net, icing isn't such a bad outcome. 12-14 to go in the first. Should the Avs go for a player like Rantanen to round out the top six? Longtime listener, keep up the good work. Click like. You know what? I think they should go get Marner. What do you think, Drew? Drew, do not block him. Do not block him. Hintz, face-off dot. Scrum draw. Oilers come up with it. Pocket pick by Rantanen, as Chris Cuthbert said. It's hard not to copy him when I'm listening to him. This is going to be a clean 3-on-2 for the Oilers. They attack. Kane. McDavid shovels it wide. Can the Stars counter? Sort of. They're catching the Oilers in a change. They don't have numbers, though. Hintz cut off by Wallman. Hintz. Wallman was holding on to Hintz. And they're calling it? Oh, they're not calling it. The fans are booing. I think that's the right call, is the non-call. Oh, and this is a 2-on-1 for Dallas. Seguin across. Oh, you got to shoot that. Oh, Marchment misses. Seguin shoots it high. Marchment to the point. Harley into the slot for Duchesne. Wide. Marchment stopped by Skinner. Stars look way different to start this game, but here come the Oilers. It's McDavid. Cross, shot, wide from Nuge. Stars, good pass to Duchesne. Is this a 2-on-1? No, but it might be something. Skinner stops that. Shot 7-2 for Dallas now. Ooh, Hyman is almost rocked. I think, yeah, it hurt his arm. He's going right down the tunnel. Heiskanen stopped by Skinner. I think Hyman jammed his wrist there. We'll have to see a replay. Hyman left the bench immediately, and he's a tough nut. Oh, no. That's a huge loss for the Oilers. Kulak, Klingberg. Dumped into the star zone. There's a comment I haven't read yet about Hyman getting a hat trick. Stop by Ottinger, 10:04 to go in the first. Honestly, hope Hyman gets a hattie so we get a 99 fantasy hut card in NHL 25. Yeah, I'm still playing NHL 25. It's still fun. Is it his right or his... I think it's his right hand. If it's his right hand, that's his bottom hand, and that's no good. Not that hurting your top hand is good. Oh, man. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Please click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. There's almost 2,000 people in here. 415 likes. Come on, folks. It's easy to do. It takes a second, and it helps out the channel a lot. Oh, boy. Officiating's been tough in this series, man. Also, remember when I was talking about, like, advice for how to fix your back last stream? Guess what I did today? Tweaked my back. It's okay. It'll be okay. It used to be like, oh, no, I'm screwed for weeks. And now I'm like, Like, the way I feel today, the fact that I have hockey Sunday, like, I would have been messaging everyone like I can't play. But give me a few days. I might be able to play. Oh, Justin Fisher. What's the trivia topic, Steve? The trivia topic for second intermission when we do trivia through the Spark app. Steve Dangle trivia. Oh, yeah. The theme is me. So Mason Marchment with the hit on Hyman. It's a little late. It's not that late. But it looked like he jammed Hyman's wrist. He immediately goes right down the tunnel. Oh, man. You don't see Hyman do that. Exactly halfway through the first. No score here, but the Stars are out shooting. Are out shooting the Oilers 8-3. And Jamie Benn is going to the box for a trip on John Klingberg. Klingberg took the first penalty of this game. He drew the second. That is an offensive zone penalty by Jamie Benn, 200 feet from your own net. Not great from the captain. I mean, he gets his stick right under Klingberg's feet. Like, yeah. And he puts his hands up. Like, how many games has Jamie Benn played? Because that trip has been a trip in all of them. 9:52 to go in the first. Oilers with a chance to open the scoring here despite getting outshot 8-3 in the first half of the first. Bouchard with it at the point. McDavid cuts, shoots, stop, rebound. Stars are going to try shorthanded. Doesn't work. McDavid. No, I think the Oilers are offside here. But here they come. They shoot. They're stopped by Ottinger. Off the boards and down the ice. It's a moot point. They were definitely offside there, right? Doesn't matter. 1:30 to go in this power play. Boy, Oilers power plays feel like they take forever when they are not the team you cheer for. Draisaitl to Bouchard to Draisaitl to Bouchard at the point. Streaking Connor McDavid, spinning Connor McDavid, Bouchard at the blue line, McDavid at the blue line. He's picked off. Wyatt Johnston he's not even going to try to win that foot race. But why not just take it down the ice while you can? McDavid with a bit of a flyby there because he trusts his teammates to get it back, and they do. 53 seconds to go in this power play. Perry, who's back out there, he took a tough bump earlier. Draisaitl finds his man. Draisaitl gets it back and buries it. The one-timer. The give and go. Dry. Nuge. Dry. 8:37 to go in the first. The Oilers open the scoring. Draisaitl from the Draisaitl spot. And it's 1-0 Edmonton in Edmonton to open game 4. Dry gains the zone. Nuge. Whap! He gets that puck for -2 seconds. And it's like off the toe of his stick, too. Oh, man. The timing, the flick, the power, the accuracy. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I guess if you're the Stars, the answer is try to tie it and move from there. Special teams has been a massive factor in this series so far. Oilers' PK has been so bad in these playoffs. It was so bad in game 1. Has not been bad since. And it has, in fact, been the difference in this game. Stars had a power play. They didn't score. Oilers had a power play. They did. That's the difference. Stars look good early. Doesn't matter. Got more shots. Got more chances. Put it in. Bischel in his own end. He's in trouble. He's trying to get out of trouble. Duchesne gets it to his man. Back to Duchesne in the neutral zone. Seguin. Duchesne. Seguin! Stopped by the glove of Skinner. 7:40 to go in the first period. SLS. Love Matthews, of course, and McKinnon's great. But we got to admit, Leon's 1,000% the second best player in the league behind McDavid. It's funny how history repeats itself. John says, Leon, you hot beach. Wow. It's funny how history repeats itself. Like, I'm not old enough to know the answer to this, but like, did people say that about Marc Messier for any period of time? Like maybe before Mario Lemieux got into the league, or I guess Mike Bossy would have been there, but like people were probably talking about Mess like he was a top 5 or top 10 player in the league. But the difference is he got to play with Gretzky. The Oilers, because of how good McDavid is and how good Draisaitl is, when you play them apart, you just have 2 top lines. Like, you have 2 top lines. They're incredible. I have a hard time, and this is no disrespect to Draisaitl. The NHL is such a good league with so many good players. I have a hard time believing that both of the top 2 players from the NHL are on the same team. But Leon is probably about to win his second Hart Trophy. It might go to Connor Hellebuck. Hard to know, regular season award and all that. Might win his second Hart Trophy. Could he win the Conn Smythe this year to match McDavid's? Like scoring, league scoring heading into this game, Draisaitl is second, tied for second with Rantanen at 21. He obviously just gets 22, where he moves into a tie with McDavid. Like, honestly, you might be right. It's hard for me to wrap my head around it. You might be right. Face off in the Oilers zone. Camera wasn't on it. We didn't see. Oilers get out. Stars will take it back. It's CC. Do I have Hawkins Cheesies anywhere near you? Near me? Oh, chipped by Duchesne. No, but I do have some upstairs. It's like a third of a bag. I ate some earlier. Oh, I might have to get it at intermission. Why? Justin might be making it. Oh. I say nothing. Timothy Ostrander. Totality of it all. Regular season plus postseason. Draisaitl is better than McDavid. Ooh. I don't know about that. I think there might be some recency bias there. Leafs could use someone like Seguin. Don't get me started with someone the Leafs could use. Good players who aspire to win the cup. Rantanen. Puck taken off him easily. Bouchard up the ice. Stars, they're actually playing really good. Ottinger gloves that 650 to go in the first. Stars are playing really good at their blue line, preventing the entrance of the Oilers. But don't take silly penalties 200 feet from your net. It's not good for your captain either. If you're just joining in, Zach Hyman went down the tunnel for the Oilers and he has not returned. We'll see if he returns to this game. Hawkins Cheesies are orange like the Oilers. They sure are, Rangers fan 30. Face off in the Stars zone. Looks like Draisaitl with Kane and Perry. Wallman and Klingberg out there. Ben has taken this draw for the Stars. Stars. Oh, can't clear it. Batted in by Perry. Ben can't get it out. Johnston finally gets it out. Chipped in by Granlund. He's chasing. Whoa, and takes Klingberg in hard. Oilers through the neutral zone. Perry. Draisaitl in front. Oh, if Kane gets that, it's in the back of the net. Didn't get enough of it. Lindell airmails it. Klingberg stripped by Granlund. Johnston all over Wallman. This is a good effort from Johnston. In front for Beck. To Bischel. To the right point. On. Well wide. Oh, off the post from Granlund. Granlund. Into the corner for Beck. Yelly Screamy Steve is not as good as Puck Knower Steve. I like to think those two guys are the same guy. It just depends on the day. Petrovic is blocked. And Wallman says, here you go, airmail. Canada Post on strike. Jake Wallman will now be delivering your packages. Stars. Stutter step does not work on Nurse. That was Colin Blackwell. Huge size mismatch. Oilers bat it down. They're turned right back around by Blackwell. Marchment. Behind the net. First steal. Steal. In front for Marchment. Stopped by Skinner. That's a solid stop. Stars getting lots of shots, lots of chances. Skinner equal to them. Arvidsson with it in his own end. Getting acquainted with the series. Kapanen up the ice. Harley. Seguin gets it deep. What I was going to say as Skinner plays the puck, it really feels like if this is the whole game, the Stars will win this. Which gives you an idea of how costly Jamie Benn's penalty was. Like, it's clearly a penalty. Forget offensive zone. It's behind the opposing net. Just a terrible penalty to take, and the Oilers score a power play goal. Here's the Stars. Heiskanen with a move at the blue line. Here he comes. There he goes. Lindell across to Rantanen, who's filling in at the right blue line. Duchesne. Kulak comes up with it. He gets it down the ice. Will it be enough for icing? They say no. Heiskanen, 3:40 to go in the first. Is that the same Ben you said the Leafs would be going after? Such an awful take. Come on. I did mention that in my video on my channel earlier today, which you can watch in its full context whenever you want. Hints. Oh, to Ceci streaking in. Oh, Skinner stopped it. Skinner, I think, thought Ceci scored. Did you see Skinner's reaction? He thought he got beat. Ceci shoots it. Oh, that was a great play by Ceci jumping into the rush. Can't beat Stuart Skinner, and that has been the theme so far tonight for the Stars. Steve Dangle here. STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Curious how the Oilers do without Hyman's hits. So you know what's hilarious? Zach Hyman played 2-3 shifts before getting injured. He had a shot and 2 hits. The guy is an animal. You know, if he's not able to shoot, I think he'd still be useful, which is crazy because he's a really good player. Can you still play him on your top line? It depends. Like, if he jammed his wrist, like, you can put a brace on that. If he broke it, if he broke his arm, I don't know what you do there. Adam likes to tell a story because he actually played hockey growing up. There was this guy we knew. To protect his identity, we'll just call him John. And this dude was jacked. He was one of those dudes who grew up in a boy house, if you know what that means. Like, oh, you mean he had a brother? No. It was a boy house. There's a difference. They would just literally fist fight like every day, these guys. They have a Chris Knobloch doppelganger on the screen that's in the stands, and it just stopped me in my tracks. I forgot the story I was telling. Holy cow, they're identical. Remind me to finish that story later. Wyatt Johnston going behind the Oilers net. Wyatt Johnston to the point. Heiskanen on through traffic. Goes out of play. 2:53 to go in the first. To finish that story, Sanger broke his arm. I don't know how he did it, but he broke his arm. And he wanted to keep playing hockey, so he arrived with his equipment on and hid his broken arm from his coach. I believe he ended up getting kicked out of the game because he gave someone a forearm shiver with a cast. Hockey. Did you see that whack Bush took at Rope's bad foot? Very nasty. No wonder teams don't want to disclose injuries. I actually did not. I'll have to see that again. Nurse, who looks like he's having the time of his life, chatting with Mason Marchment. Stars win that face-off. Harley. Seguin. One-timer! Tipped! It's wide. The Stars have a game plan for Skinner. It's not working yet. Heiskanen. Oh, one-timer from Seguin. Terrible angle. That had next to no chance of going in. 2:30 to go in the first. Stars within their own zone. Seguin just dumps it. Shots 15-6 for the Stars. Score 1-0 for the Oilers. I know which one I'd rather have. Bouchard! Wow. The Oilers rushes just happen so fast. Marchment tries to get it across. Doesn't work. 2 minutes to go in the first. McDavid stopped by Ottinger. Like I said, it happens fast. 154 to go in the first period. Did someone mention broken bones? Oh, hey, Cassie. Yeah, I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but I think Zach Hyman might have broke his arm. He might not have. He might just have like a terrible sprain. Hypothetically, Oilers win cup. If Skinner gets 6-7 shutouts, but with only like 10 wins and a 2.2 goals against average, less than others who should have won it, should he get it over Draisaitl or Connor? I mean, 6 or 7 shutouts is insane. Are they chanting Jacob? What? Like Jacob for Ottinger? Boosh bomb, 90 miles an hour, stopped by Ottinger. Yeah, Otter sounds like you're cheering for him, but like I've never in my life heard anyone refer to him as Jacob Ottinger. Oh, Sergey for Bobrovsky? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but Sergey's what people call him. I don't think I've ever heard. He might have family members that call him Jacob. I've never heard anyone call him Jacob. Must have car snacks cheesies. 100% Angie. Do you think Soup would have been in a better place? Soup being wait, who's Soup? Oh, Jack Campbell. Do you think Soup would have been in a better place if they sent down Skinner instead last season? Skinner had the worst save percentage after all. He did, and people forget that. No, they clearly made the right choice. Rantanen behind the net, no one is there. Hintz falls down. And that is icing against the Oilers. 129 to go in the first. What I admire about the Oilers is that when it comes playoff time, they play like they are afraid to disappoint McDavid and Draisaitl. It is a quality I wish the Leafs had ever. Yeah, but they don't. Are you telling me the Oilers thrive under pressure? Ben, ozone draw. Comes up with it. Harley. Where's that? Goes wide. Out of play. 123 to go in the first. A lot of whistles here to end the first period. By the way, Drew said this game's going to double overtime, so when that happens, you can blame him. Ozone draw for the Stars. Goal here would obviously be huge for them. A goal here would be huge for either team. I'm so good at broadcasting. Whacking at it. Granlund to the point. Granlund again. Long distance shot. Swatted away by the Oilers. Stars hold the line. Oilers clear it. Stars dump it. They've tagged up, so they attack. Under a minute to go in the first period. Stars out shooting the Oilers 17-9. Guess what the score is? Stars ain't winning. Heiskanen stops up at the blue line. As the Stars change, Harley to Rantanen, who dumps it. Robertson. Oh, it dies behind the Oilers' net. Hintz overskates it. Robertson misplays it. Now here come the Oilers. Janmark in deep. 22 seconds to go in the first. In the neutral zone. Oh, skips over Hintz' stick. He had a chance there. Arvidsson with speed. Oilers, one last chance here. Shot! Stop by Ottinger. Oh, He just covers up the rebound in time, and we got a brawl. Who slashed his glove? Was it Podkolzin? Lindell hit whoever it was who chopped at the puck. By the way, doing these streams gives me such an appreciation for play-by-play broadcasters. Like, I don't know how they almost never make a mistake. It's crazy. Arvidsson. Wallman comes in. He shoots it. Rebound. Nah, you know what, Drew? Like, that puck was loose until the very last minute. I don't blame Arvidsson. He wants to stay in the lineup. Podkolzin gets the only penalty. Wow. 7.6 seconds to go in the first. If the Stars score here, obviously enormous. But if they don't, they basically begin the second period with a nearly full 2-minute power play. Wow. Here's the face-off. Stars win it back. Harley across. Smart. Deflected out of play by the Oilers. I wonder if they add time back on the clock here. Renetmon says OT brew. I think the days of the OT brew are done. I'm too burpy. Are they adding time to the clock? Oh, you popped in right when we talked about Hyman's arm? This is your bat signal. Wyatt Johnston on the draw. Oh! Rantanen did get the shot off in time, but it was stopped by the shoulder of Skinner, who might have just had his best period of the playoffs. Wow. The Oilers throw everything but the kitchen, or rather the Stars throw everything but the kitchen sink at Stuart Skinner. Nothing gets by him. An offensive zone penalty by Jamie Benn is the difference in this game. He takes the penalty. Oilers score on the power play. It's Draisaitl from where Draisaitl scores goals, and the Oilers lead 1-0 after 1. But it will be a Stars power play to begin the second period. Will Hyman return to this game? That's what I got my eye on. First intermission. STPN YouTube channel. Steve Dangle here. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Cassie, who is an x-ray tech. Oh, fun fact. I did an x-ray on someone last week on both their legs from hips to ankles because they had osteogenesis imperfecta, which is brittle bone syndrome. I feel like I have heard of that, actually. Any word on player sentiment regarding Shanahan's firing? I haven't heard anything. I don't know how often the players interacted with Shanahan. Hey, Steve, not at a level to do all your suggestions. Oh, sorry. This is Tristan. You're talking about the back stuff. Not at a level to do all your suggestions. Doing some so you can do others. They said IT role at the end of recovery. We'll be starting aquatic therapy. Pushing forward. Thanks, Fitness Steve. Keep going, Tristan. Yes, you did, Cassie. Yes, you did. So, we're going to be doing trivia. Not this intermission. Next intermission. Trivia at first intermission. There's going to be lots of prizes. Oh, I'm a puck knower. I'm going to win. Link is in the description. Oh, I'm going to win. Nope. It is Steve Dangle trivia. Oh, this is Robert Malloy sent me the Evan Bouchard slash on Rope Hints. Wow. You know what, though? And he got him on the same foot, and he slashed him the same way. That's garbage. That's garbage from Evan Bouchard. And then Oilers fans are responding with what happened to Corey Perry early in the game. Listen, the Stanley Cup does not go to the most gentlemanly team. Ever. Ever. That dream has died. Oh, they're going to win the cup in a different, friendlier way. League's been run by the same dudes for like 30, 40 years. The Stanley Cup is always going to be won by guys who like borderline attempt murder. Rennet Mon, does Soup, Jack Campbell, have a better save percentage than Swayman? Inquiring minds and all that. Probably not. It's possible. Drew, what is our first intermission clip? It is, how have the Oilers been so good in these playoffs? So listen, when I come back, I'd like to be over 1,000 likes. That's all I'm saying. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Do not go anywhere, because after this Steve Dangle podcast clip, guess what? We'll be back with our coverage of the second period.
Like, for me, at the end of the day, it starts with those two individuals, and I think the way they're playing frees up the rest of the roster. Like, how they're creating and making it easy for their teammates, and like I said, they're getting so much depth, but those guys are still leading the way in terms of points. Like, they're making it easy to get depth scoring and get a completely balanced lineup of scoring. It's been unbelievable to watch.
McDavid in this series, it reminds me of Crosby in 2016 against the Sharks.
Okay.
Because that was the year everyone wanted Phil Kessel to win the Conn Smythe. And I think he led the Penguins in scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, man, he got robbed. It would have been fun if he won. He didn't get robbed. And the reason he didn't, like, it was so much better to see this in person. I was in game one in Pittsburgh. And the body language change in every shark on the ice. When Crosby has the puck, fuck out. And they're just doomed. Then they know they're doomed, and they know we're not getting anything productive done this shift. Nothing good is happening. It's just survival mode, and we're trying to prevent the worst from happening. Every time McDavid's out there, just try to keep it away from him. Yeah, because that's basically the best you can do.
I was trying to remember it wasn't the Evan Bouchard goal. I think it was the Evan Bouchard goal.
The first one?
The one he scored. I think the second goal of the game, whatever. Like, McDavid's out there creating space. I don't even think he touches the puck. But, like, his presence there where he's on the ice, and I think it's Nuge who has it, just him being out there affects the play.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, watching that whole breakout, like, sequence happen, McDavid's presence sucks in defense. And Evan Bouchard comes back from the blue line, slaps it home. And I think that was the wobbly one, right?
Yeah.
Where he barely got a piece of it, and it goes
right.
It goes in the goal. Like, McDavid doesn't get anything on the stat sheet about that goal, but he's there. He affects the play.
And same thing with that Klingberg goal at the end on the power play. They're on the power play, but he's drawing two guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then Klingberg gets an open look.
And you're right to put two guys on.
That's Draisaitl, sorry, with the puck. That's what I meant to say.
Like,
I didn't say Draisaitl.
You I don't know, you take your chances.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, if you're playing the odds, you probably want to take your chances with those two.
Yeah.
And shutting them down, because you hope that you can shut down. Here's the thing. Watching the Oilers, for me, and I'm going to make it about the Leafs because that's what we need to do, is it's such a reminder of why you don't run this back.
There's a gap.
Like, anybody that's watching the Panthers series or seeing the Panthers scores and going, see, the Leafs were close. No. Because here's what happens. You've got the Leafs, you shut down their top six, and their bottom six gets caved. Edmonton, you shut down their top two guys, their bottom six comes through. And it's because it's not four guys making that kind of money, it's two. And you've got a bunch of guys in the 5 to 7 range who are effective, right? We've talked about this for years, that middle ground of money, you can really get into a lot of trouble with bad contracts in that area. But you look at, Evander Kane, I think, has since re-signed his contract, like a new contract.
It's not a big number.
It's not the It's not the Sharks contract, right?
No.
And then there's, Hyman's got the 5.5, which is, gotten a lot of play in Toronto, of course. And you've got a bunch of guys in that range who are very, very useful and allow the Oilers to get favorable matchups for those guys when the top line guys, where Connor McDavid's only got his 4th and 5th.
Could Nuge be a top line winger on most other teams?
Yeah.
Could he be a first or second line center even on a lot of other teams? I don't know. We'll never know. But he plays his role next to those guys incredibly well.
And was happy to take his $5.5-6 million bucks. And
how did he stay in that game?
Yeah.
I have no idea how he stayed in that game. Liam Bichel, I don't think it was malicious intent. In fact, it even looked like he tried to slow him down, but that big fella wrecked him. And the trainer, all his teammates on the bench, everyone's like, "Are you freaking okay?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." Nuge, he's all these years into his career still has a baby face. But he is a really underratedly tough nut. Remember when he tuned up Justin Hall?
No.
Oh,
I
it was
don't remember
embarrassing.
that.
No,
it was so embarrassing. Bless Justin for answering the bell, but he got his ass whooped.
I don't remember this very specific hit on Justin Hall.
No, it wasn't a hit. It was a fight.
Oh, fight. No.
Well, he
Still not
got
gonna
hit
remember
a few times during the fight, and it didn't look like a tickle.
Adam, if you remember the Evander Kane contract he had with the Sharks, that was the whole dispute because they terminated it over I think it was the COVID situation. He lied about it or whatever, and that was the 7 he was making then. And now he signed that bridge little thing with the Oilers to play for the rest of the year, and then now he's making 5.1. And through next season too. It's a good deal.
That's a great deal. Yeah. That's a great contract.
5.1 that was LTIR the entire.
Yeah, they just got for free.
Yeah. This is fine.
Well, one of the things Alan and I talked about on Agent Provocateur this past weekend was Alan thinks because the cap is expanding, a lot of teams are not going to spend right to it, but you're going to have a lot of veteran guys who take the first half of the season off and rehab injuries or work out or whatever, and then they join teams as a free ad at trade deadline that you can sign rather than having to trade.
Why not?
It's the Rob Gronkowski. Every year at the end of the Super Bowl when the Patriots won, he'd retire and then he'd come back in December to get fine-tuned up for the playoffs.
Yes.
And he doesn't need to do training camp and the first half of the season. Who cares?
And it's barely even a new concept. Marc Messier is greatest leader in the history of hockey. We keep getting told that. They need to award after him. Then guess who awards the award every year?
The leader.
Him.
The leader himself. He's the leader of his own
literally
award.
a single guy who picks a whole trophy.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Now imagine this story. Austin Matthews skips training camp because he just doesn't like it.
Eric Carlson did that this year.
Yeah. But Carlson's not the captain.
Right.
Imagine, McDavid.
Carlson was hurt.
I mean, it's conceivable that he would have been hurt, but Connor McDavid skips training camp because he doesn't feel like it. That's what Messier used to do. He used to just be like, meh. So this has been around in that form, but it hasn't been around in, I'm just going to miss a month or two.
Well, but I think you look at what a guy like John Klingberg brings and what Corey Perry has brought. And he didn't sign midseason, but I feel like teams like the Oilers are going to take advantage of that because it's you call up, let's say it's, in this particular case, Max Pacioretty, right? Let's say he's not going to play the full year. He's going to play half the year, like Alan sort of mentioned.
He did this season.
Yeah, he kind of did.
What literally happened? Okay,
yeah. So imagine he's like, oh, okay, I get to pick between 3 or 4 different teams that all are going to go to the Cup. Who's not going to the Oilers for that?
Oh, I know.
Who's not going to join that team?
Well, there's a reason why. I do think it's funny that. A guy like Corey Perry, everyone who ends up in that sort of situation where, all right, you got kicked off your team or whatever, they end up in Edmonton because they're like, well, I might as well try to win a cup. Do I want to, I don't know, the Edmonton thing and the tax and the weather and I don't know. Oh, I don't have a job right now. And it's in the middle of winter.
And who plays there? Connor McDavid.
And Connor, I could be convinced.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys were, one thing you got to credit the Oilers with is they brought a lot of guys in over the last, year or two, and they stayed.
Yes.
Perry stayed. Henrique stayed. Stetcher stayed. I'm trying to think of the other guys they acquired who just opted to. They didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They stayed.
Well, it's
and
also-
Bouchard's going to be on that list. He's not going anywhere.
It's also worth mentioning that the weather in Edmonton has been spectacular. It's been amazing.
Yeah, but they don't know that when they sign.
No, but like the spring is actually not a bad time to be there.
Good. Weather here stinks
it's
this year.
It's way warmer in Edmonton than it is here.
It's freaking beautiful today. Today
but
is
it's
beautiful.
still cool. Like where Edmonton, it's like 25 degrees and sunny.
The only one recently that I'm trying to think that didn't work out for the Oilers would be the Duncan Keith deal. Remember they traded for Duncan Keith?
Well, he just retired.
and it was
He was bad.
It was a big thing.
He went to the Final Four.
He played one season with them, and then they played like that was the 22 season.
Yes.
So yeah, they won a couple rounds, and then that was it.
I'd kill for that.
Yeah, I'll
But
take
like,
it.
Sign me
but
up for
I'm
that.
saying like it wasn't like Duncan Keith stuck around for a little. They got the guy truly at the end this
Yes,
time. And
yes.
the examples we're giving, like usually they can nail it where they get Corey Perry. It's like Corey Perry's still got like legs. How long
Juice.
can he go?
Yeah,
Would they get Evander Kane? He's still great and he's gonna go for a long time. And the Duncan Keith one wasn't as successful.
No.
It was the 1 year, and that was kind of it.
Oh God, what was I about to say? Sorry, I slept on the train on the way here. I was
Steve just woke up.
Yeah, like they've done an extremely good job. They've done an. Oh, here's what I was gonna say. Ekholm.
Yes,
They look as
Ekholm's a good one.
tight as they do, and they don't even have Matthias Ekholm. I don't know. Like
He doesn't even need to play this series right now.
Maybe not. Imagine they're able to get to the Cup final without Ekholm. I would have never agreed to that. Like before the playoffs. Oh, Steve, do you think? No. Hi. We're back. We're back, and we're so good at what we do. We're unreal. We're actually friggin' incredible. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We are at 888 likes. It's not 1,000. I'm sad. You know what, Drew? Wrap up the stream. We're done. Yep. See ya. You did a great job tonight. It's over. Hey, you're here at Intermission. What I would like you to know is that at second intermission, we're going to be doing trivia. Some of these SDPN Spark mini sticks are up for grabs. The topic for trivia. Me. It's not the Leafs, not the Oilers, not the Stars, not the playoffs. Me. Let me get a look at some of these questions. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, people should know that. People should know that too. Actually, that the last one, I did not know the answer to that. I would not have got a perfect score on Steve Dangle trivia. So good luck to you. Ivan Landry, welcome to STP VI Pizzle. Cassie has a comment about Brittlebone, and I encourage you to read it because I would feel stupid saying it out loud. Steve Dangle Medical Corner needs to stop. We did one last stream. I don't think it suits me. We need to do Steve Dangle Bird Corner. I downloaded Merlin, the app that helps you identify birds, and it is actually disgusting how good it is. It's so accurate. It's so fast. I was just outside at dusk last night. It was dusk. I had my Merlin app out. Birds tweeting, twerping. And Merlin's just like, that's a robin. There was a robin and a cardinal in a grackle. What was the other one? Saw a couple Orioles. You know what? Send this to Adam Wild, because I know he really likes when we talk about birds. Hey, let's talk about how the Dallas Stars got so many shots in the first period and scored on none of them. The Oilers lead 1-0 after one. This is from Sportsnet. Ozone time, 9:46 to 5:36 in favor of the Stars. Slot shots, 9-6 in favor of the Stars. Turnover chances, 7-3 for the Stars. Puck battle win percentage is tied 50-50. First period on the road in the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs. Shot attempts for the Stars, 180. Shots, 83. Goals, 0. How are you in the Final Four? Both of these teams have stats attached to them where I'm like, how did either of you make it this far? And yet here they are. Timothy Ostrander. Favorite name ever in the NHL, minus Nat Domenicali. Zarli Zalapski's common answer here. I do like saying Mikko Rantanen. Give me some time to think about that. Shots officially 16-10 for the Stars. Stars, by the way, begin this second period with most of a 2-minute power play. Duchesne gains the line, dumped by Rantanen. Oilers get rid of that way too easy. Ottinger behind his net to play it. Michael Pekka. That really rolls. It's fun to say. Rantanen. Harley. Rantanen in front. Oh, he misses his target in Duchesne. Harley. Duchesne. Harley. Shot through traffic. That's wide. Rantanen. Duchesne after it. To Harley at the point. Harley. Duchesne. In front. Skinner stops that. Fired down the ice. Ottinger out of the net to play it. Kulak. Looked a little sore. 38 seconds to go in this power play. Oh! And a turnover. McDavid. 1-on-1. Spins off. Oh, he's picked off. Wasn't the best pass from McDavid, but doesn't matter. He's on the penalty kill. Oh! Stars tag up. Ooh, very close to being offside. Marchment in front. Second to Granlund. 5 seconds. Granlund. Shot second. Tips it. Rebound. Stars can't get to it. And now here come the Oilers out of the box. Podkolzin. Wide. Is that not a penalty on Podkolzin? He played it in the bubble. Right outside the box. Drew goes, why would Podkolzin get a penalty for that? You're not allowed to do that. Oh! Oh, they're just letting him play in the second here. Like, forget the bubble. Guys are getting tackled. Here comes the Stars' fourth line. Turned around. Vladislav Nemestikov has a good name. That is a good name. That is a good name. Some names are short and awesome, like Rick Nash. Like, that's just a good name. Mike Modano, that makes sense. Shot! Oh, man! Henrique turned nothing into something. Now here come the Stars 3-on-2. Ben Blackwell picked off. This is going to be a partial break. Bischel catches up to Frederick. Is that a hold on Bischel? Apparently not. Blackwell, gain center, dumps it, goes for a change. Capocacco, very good answer. Very good answer. There was a hit behind the play that the fans are cheering for. It wasn't on camera. Here come the Oilers. Drop to the point. Oilers shoot. Into the glove of Jake Ottinger, or Jacob as they call him here in Edmonton. 16:23 to go in the second. Steve Dangle Medical Corner, sponsored by Cassie. I think that's a great concept to me because it's me talking about medical things, sponsored by someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Did Jamie Benn run over Stuart Skinner? Maybe that's why it wasn't on camera. 16-16 to go in the second. Make a wish. Stars in the offensive zone. McDavid. Hawk and Lube is a great answer. Nuge catches up to it. Stars get it out. Oilers have to tag up. Airmailed. Oilers say, get out of here. Frederick. Deflected wide, and the Oilers have to go back into their own zone to get it. Duchesne catching up to this quickly. Fired around by Kulak. Oilers get it deep. Nikolai Habibulin is a very good answer. Teemu Selanne, Sandis Ozolinsh. Very underrated name. Duchesne. To Heiskanen. Harley, Heiskanen. Off the boards and out. Lot of neutral zone play in this series. I don't know if it's the sexiest hockey to watch if you're a casual viewer. But to me, it shows how disciplined both teams are. Not nearly enough speed for the Stars. Poor dump in. It feels like the Stars are getting more done, but the more that they're getting done is not high quality, if that makes sense. Stars, can't hold the line there. Whole lot of good, not great from the Stars. Perry in the offensive zone. Kane going after it. That's got to be a hold on the Stars. They don't call it. Draisaitl. Zach Hyman is still not returned. Klingberg. Miscommunication. Oh, drives the net. Stop by Ottinger. Looking for a second attempt. Draisaitl keeps it alive. Across. Do they call Kane for the penalty? What'd he do? The fans are cheering. Well, the fans are not cheering anymore. Interference. And is this on Perry? What happened? Let's see. Oh, yeah, he sets a pick big time. On Rantanen, chasing Draisaitl. Yeah. Dino Ciccarelli is a good name. Dustin Bufflin's a good name. Dino's name rolled off the tongue. Greg McKegg. They're not calling any penalties for Edmonton because they know they're automatic. Well, I think you commented that before Perry got a penalty. Sagan's getting kicked out of the faceoff dot. Who's going to come in to take on Henrique? I imagine Wyatt Johnson. Nope, Granlund. It was Wyatt Johnson for, I think, the first power play. Oilers win it back. Kulak all the way down the ice. Puck takes a funny hop. Olli Jokinen. Underrated. Underrated fun name. We're talking about fun names in the chat. If you just joined us. Stars gain the zone. Mason Marchment to Granlund. Marchment. Robertson in front to the point. Huge ref you suck chance here in Edmonton. Harley, slot. Granlund. Harley. Stop. Rebound. How isn't that in? Oh my goodness. Rebound again. And the Oilers get it out of harm's way. Stars keep it alive. Shot. by Robertson off the side of the net. Marchment back to Robertson. Marchment, Robertson. Harley. Robertson. A minute to go. Hey, pass cross. Harley. Robertson. Shot. They score. The Dallas Stars. 21 shots into this game. Finally find the back of the net. Jason Robertson knows he scored that one. They awarded him a goal the other night. He didn't know. And it's a tied game 1-1. Now, is this coming back? Because the Stars, they had a bit of a muted celebration there. Harley at the point. Robertson. That's a snipe. That is a snipe. I don't know if the Oilers were complaining about goalie interference or what. Didn't look like anyone was in the blue paint or making contact with Skinner. Wow. 21st shot of the game. The Oilers finally solve Skinner. It's 1-1. Shut up, Drew. Shut up. He said this game has overtime written all over it. No, it doesn't. Magnadoodle. Now it doesn't have it written all over it. Stars right back in the Oilers zone. Hintz. Rantanen. To the point. On deflected wide. Nino Niederreiter is another great one. Recent retiree Cal Clutterbuck. Yeah, you're obligated to say Oshawa Generals legend. Can someone who never played in the NHL be part of this conversation? Because the Brandon Wheat Kings once had a player named Wheaton King. Whoa, big hit from Kapanen on Heiskanen. Here come the Stars. Blackwell can't get that across to Rantanen. Here's Frederick. He's led a few rushes tonight. Down low. Stars get it. Rantanen. Bit of a precarious situation, but he survives. Steele chips it in for Steele. Nugent Hopkins in his own end. He's picked off. Stars changing. Stars prevent the breakout. Duchesne. Oh, and the Stars take a penalty while Duchesne had the puck. That is not a smart penalty. Another offensive zone penalty for the Stars. And it's Mason Marchment. Go ahead, slash the ref again there, Mason. And it's kind of the same thing. He sets a pick. And the refs call it. Call it a makeup call. Call it whatever you want. Call it Edmonton to the power play with a chance to regain their lead. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. In the chat, we're talking about the greatest names in hockey history. Nick with a great suggestion. Has he played in the NHL yet? He's on the Avalanche, isn't he, Drew? Ivan? He scored? You know what's great about Ivan? He's a noted Alan Walsh client. Ivan from Ostrava, Czechia, 22 years old, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points in 40 games with the Avalanche. Ivan. Isn't his middle name Ivan? Pretty sure his name is Ivan. I got to text Alan Walsh right now. I'm doing a stream right now and we're talking about the best names ever. Period. Is Ivan's middle name Ivan? I love being able to just do that. Excuse me while I pick up that name I dropped. Cassie, my doctor said I have no chance of ever jumping again. I'm completely hopless. Oh, you're terrible. That's a good dad joke. Reminder, second intermission. We have trivia. We have prizes for that trivia. Will there be a prize for this Edmonton Oilers power play? Stars with their second offensive zone penalty of the game. They paid for it the first time. What's going to happen here? I think Draisaitl's getting kicked out of this face-off. McDavid's going to take it. Brad DeCare, can't believe nobody said Zibanejad. It's Mika, too. Mika Zibanejad. It's fantastic. Draisaitl not able to hold the zone. Stars tied it up not long ago on the power play. The Oilers with a power play of their own, an opportunity to snatch it back away from them. McDavid gains the zone for Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. McDavid. My goodness, he's got the zoomies. McDavid. Oh, to Nuge. McDavid behind the net. Can't complete the wraparound. Draisaitl to Bush at the point. Still a minute 23 to kill here for the Stars. Oh, my God. Bush fakes the shot. McDavid. Nuge. Shoots. Scores. And it's Corey Perry. Scorey Perry. With 10:40 to go in the second, the Stars have taken 2 offensive zone penalties in this game, and they've paid for it twice. Oilers 2 for 2 on the power play. They regain the lead here in game 4. That's a tap-in for Corey Perry. A tap-in. Nuge with the great weight to get around Cody Ceci. Oh, Ceci, why does he abandon what he's doing? He's down to cut off the pass, and then he decides he doesn't want to do it anymore. What's he doing? All right. Puck deep in the Star zone. Hey, Steve, Granlund is a UFA. Future Leaf? I've really liked watching him in these playoffs. Getting a little old, but yeah. Podkolzin cycles it to the point. On! That's at the side of the net. Stars collect it. They finally get out of their own zone. Rantanen. He has help with him. And here comes the help. Ince. Oh, almost scored from his side. And it looks like there's going to be a power play for the Stars again. Matthias Janmark going to the box. Got to be for the trip. Great pass from Rantanen. Yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip. Fans aren't going to like it, but that's a trip. Some people think that the shovel was a groundbreaking invention, but I think that the whiteboard was remarkable. Cassie, prison. Prison, no parole. You get to watch some of the Mem Cup, Steve? No, not yet. See, automatic. Vitaly, yeah, you're right. Vitaly Vishnevsky, very good. Reiho Ruotsalainen, very good. Lightning just signed Wojtek Stachowiak from the DEL. Also a good name. That was Perry's 6th of the playoffs. But can the Stars tie it again? They shoot. Rebound. Marchment can't handle that. Marchment gets it. Back to Harley at the point. Marchment. Stars moving it really well. Robertson stopped by Skinner. Marchment. Oh, can't get the one-timer from Seguin. Oilers changing. Both teams changing. Nope, just Oilers. Dropped by the Stars. Seguin. Looked like he had a chance there. Granlund to Marchment, who has switched sides now. Oh, hard hit by the Oilers, and they get it down the ice. A minute to go. Geez, that's a shot on goal. Ottinger stopped that. And he's, oh man, what is he doing? Coughs the puck up. Geez, that could have been costly. Stars survive. Here's Wyatt Johnston. Bad pass. Gets it back. Hintz. Oh, Hintz! Rantanen shot! Stopped by Skinner. Not a great shot there from Rantanen. 34 seconds to go in this Stars power play. Leafs legend Aki Pateri-Berg and Tahar Domi. Is that? I read his book and I forgot what his real name is. Are the refs possibly worse than last game? No. Last game, they were really bad. This game, it's a lot of calls, but I don't think they've been bad. I think the discipline's been worse this game from both teams. Stars at the point. Under 30 seconds to go here. At the point again. Shot! That doesn't make its way through, and now here come the Oilers. Is this going to be a break? Airmailed by Henrique. Casually. Stars get it back. 15 seconds to work. Rantanen gains the zone. Taken off him. Can the Stars get it back? They do not, and that'll basically do it. What a kill for the Oilers to hold on to their 2-1 lead here in Game 4. Steele in the corner. Taken from Blackwell. Here comes Kane. Oh, almost found Janmark there. If the Stars win, you bring back Steve Stangets. That's not how this works. Klingberg rocked by Blackwell. Puck skipping over Oilers sticks. Harley has it. Harley through the neutral zone. Harley the whole way. Oh! Stars almost come up with it there. It's Steele. Steele to the point. Ceci through traffic. There's a rebound. And the Stars are working it to the point. They're trying to get it through. It's not working. Blackwell. Down low for Ben. Can't get it to his target. Ceci cycles. Tries to get it to Ben, who's taken off the puck by Nurse. Draisaitl. From a weird angle. Stopped by Ottinger. Oh! Stopped by Ottinger. Here come the Stars through the neutral zone. Hit down the ice. Real back and forth action here. Bischel. Is this going to be ice? No. Skinner giving it to the ref. You don't see that very often, not during play. Oh, wow. This is already a hostile environment for the refs. The fans not happy with the officiating tonight. You'd never know the Oilers have 2 power play goals. Oh, Ben! Bit of a late hit on his man. Was that Bouchard? That looked like it hurt. Gave it right back to him, though. Lindell. Up the ice. Thought that might have been a high stick. Kapanen slaps it on. Stopped by Ottinger with 5:39 to go in the second. Last one for tonight, I swear. All right, Cassie. I think I believe you. Someone asked me what the 9th letter of the alphabet was. It was a complete guess, but I was right. All right, you got me. I even knew it was coming. Just bought my first bag of Hawkins cheesies. 10 out of 10. They should really sponsor you. Much love from a Habs fan. Drew asked me to grab some, and I forgot. So I will do that at second intermission. Where do you save your dad jokes? In a database. Oh my God, all of you go to jail. Alan texted me back. Oh my God, it's so long. don't think I can read this text, but I can paraphrase it. Can I read a muted version of this on the stream? I don't know how to explain the story otherwise. Alan's the Alan's the best. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love him. I'm gonna wait for him to answer me. I don't want to do the story a disservice. Oh, he's typing. Thank God. Oh my God. Okay, I'll wait for his answer. Oilers ozone draw. Oh no. Okay. All right, Oilers with it in their own zone. Tricidal. Gain center. Dumps it. Oh my God, I'm crying. Wyatt Johnson up the ice. That goes wide of the net. Wallman gets out of his own zone. That goes out of play. The Ducks, in my opinion, historically have had a disproportionate amount of the coolest player names over the years compared to other teams. Interesting. I also bought Hawkins Cheesies based on your recommendation. They hurt my tongue. You're wrong. They dance on my tongue. Damn. Alan doesn't want me to share. He said right now. He said I'd rather not share right now. So to bluntly answer the question, is Ivan the middle name of the player Ivan? No. Hints. In the offensive zone, cycled for Rantanen. Kulak all over him. Robertson can't quite get it to the point. Cece keeps it alive. It's all the way around. Harley jumps in. Robertson with a decent whack on Kulak. They're digging at the puck. Bouchard slick pass to Nuge. McDavid dumps it. Jesse made up the Ivan thing and Steve believed it. That is not the story. It's even better. Robertson. Oh! That is shot wide. Stars keep it alive. Blackwell behind the Oilers' net. Taken off him. Blackwell has run into Darnell Nurse a few times tonight, and the size mismatch is hilarious. Blackwell might be the smallest player in the series. Nurse might be the biggest. Oh, there's also Leon Bichelle. Damn. I was doing so well. Oilers in their own end. Chipped. Is that too many men on the Oilers? Oh, they're going to freak in that building. No penalty, but it's just a whistle? All right. 3 goals tonight, all on the power play. 2 from the Oilers, 1 from the Stars. It is a 2-1 Oilers lead here in Game 4. Don't be giving out any hints about the middle name of Ivan. One day, when Alan decides to retire and he decides to empty the vault, oh my God. If he writes an audiobook and reads it himself, I'm going to rent a cottage in the woods and listen to that thing where no one can bother me from start to finish. Oh my God. Helen Walsh, Agent Provocateur, buddy. They've been cranking out some really good shows this season. The last one was spectacular. The CJ show has been so good recently. It's great always. It's been especially great recently. James Stemler, we hate him, but Radko Gudas is a low-key sick name. Even something like Darcy Tucker. Like, I'm sorry, Darcy Tucker. What job would he have other than professional athlete with a name like Darcy Tucker? That's like Chuck Knobloch. What did Chuck Knobloch do? Oh, baseball player. Thank God. Can't imagine what else he would have done. 3:24 to go in the second. Face off just outside the Stars zone. Stars collect it in their own end. The series has just been a lot of these teams turning each other around. Trying to do something, get back. Here comes Draisaitl with lots of speed. Holy cow, shot stopped by Ottinger. Draisaitl stays with it. Klingberg. That doesn't make it through. It's airmailed. Here come the Stars with numbers. Seguin drops it. Duchesne can't find Seguin. You got to rip that thing, man. Here come the Oilers. Draisaitl. Great block by Heiskanen. Draisaitl at the point. Stetcher. Fans on it. It almost works. Stopped by Ottinger. 2:31 to go in the second. Rutger McGroarty is an instant Hall of Fame hockey name. I will say Jakin Smallwood. I think we need to talk about Jakin Smallwood. Another guy who I could text right now. McDavid, ozone draw. Wyatt Johnston kicked out of the draw. Jamie Benn to take his place. Ben wins it with his feet. Oilers. Again, like the Stars, just not able to get anything done at the offensive blue line. Here come the Oilers. Dumped by Kulak. Harley. To me, it's just consistently the Stars running into situations where it's 2-on-3 and they get nothing accomplished. Oilers get it deep. Nuge battling CC, two former teammates, now foes here in the Western Conference Final. They battled alongside each other against the Stars last year. Boosh at the blue line. McDavid with speed. Hands it off. It's Perry. Nurse. Boosh. 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 Goes around the net. Centers. Perry behind the net. Gives it to McDavid. Good choice. That's what I would have done. Also, where's McDavid? I will give it to him. Evan Bouchard. Nuge. Hands it off. Bouchard had a lot of time at the puck here. McDavid. Oh my goodness. Oilers moving it magnificently. A minute in the offensive zone. And it goes out of play. 59.5 seconds to go in the second. Brad DeCare, Logan Stankoven. That is a good name. May Satan bless the oil with a 5-2 victory. What? Oh, Shatan. Like Miroslav. Did he play for the Oilers? Doesn't he have a son in the league or got drafted? Ozone draw for the Oilers. Stars come up with it. Under a minute to go here. Can the Stars tie it before intermission? Oh, Heiskanen hit hard by Draisaitl. Going hard at Nurse. Draisaitl. And the Oilers get it out. This will probably be icing, though. 38.9 seconds to go in the second. Coming all the way back down. Punch Broadbent? Is that a name? I mean, okay, if you're going to go way back into like the 30s and stuff, there's some crazy names. Odie Cleghorn and his brother Sprague Cleghorn. Newsy Lalonde. Hintz taking on Leon Draisaitl in the faceoff dot. Oilers come up with it. 35 seconds to go in the second here. Wallman gains the zone on his own. Hands it off. Stop by Ottinger. Big, juicy rebound for Puckholzen. Cycles it. Oh, Hyman is officially out for the game. No, I hadn't said that because I hadn't heard it. Oh, boy. Wow, that's a huge loss. On. Stop by Ottinger. 10 seconds to go in the second. Can the Oilers expand their lead? Forget tying it. Nurse, Van's on it, and a potential break for Hintz. He runs out of time and also doesn't get the puck. Wow. Oilers fans don't like the whistle tonight, but it's 3 power play goals in this game, and 2 of them were in favor of the Oilers. Steve Dangle on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Adam says Maxim Afinaganov, Sandis Ozolinch, that's the second one. Marty Turco is the Darcy Tucker of goalie names. Why does that make sense? And Cassie, have you watched Devil May Cry? I have not. I haven't watched many things. I'm starting to catch up on pop culture. Slightly. You know what's funny? Like, you'd think I would have watched a lot of like Netflix and stuff because, you know, we had a kid about a year ago, a baby. First of all, no, that's not how it works. Second of all the media I did consume when my daughter was 6 months old or younger, I don't remember. Read Brian Burke's read Brian Burke's book. Remember loving it, and it was really good. I don't remember. You know, Steve Dangle is a great hockey name. It is, if only it were real. They are both short, strong, firm names. So, Drew, I am going to go upstairs and get some Hawkins cheesies. And when we come back, trivia through the Spark app, link in the description. Oh, Leaping Lou Franceschetti, who once fired a shot at my leg during a Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer game. And when the shot stung me, I put one leg up and I did the flamingo. So he slashed me in the leg really hard. And he said, "You block it like a man." That was my one experience with Lou Franceschetti. We will be back in a few minutes with trivia and prizes. Don't go anywhere.
It was like basically 5 games in, and Darren Drager was like, "Here, I'm going to drop a Matthew Nyes bomb, bang!" And he said, "Yeah, they're not even going to negotiate until the end of the season." And yeah, but it's better be a bridge deal because the kind of money that would take him for a long-term deal, the Leafs can't afford, right? So it was sort of like,
maybe they can.
And well, so now with Marner gone, I wonder if they can. And I wondered about this. So let's just have the Matt Nyes conversation. Yeah, this is a player who had a breakout year and he shows up in the playoffs. This is a player with some injury concerns. I think some. I think that's fair.
Yeah, but he hasn't missed like significant time.
No.
He's missed time.
No.
But not significant.
58 points in 78 games. I think he had 29 goals, not 30. So
he's right there.
I think he's a 30-goal scorer. Maybe one day he's a point-a-game player. I don't know. What is the comfort level on an 8-year contract for this guy?
Perfectly comfortable with him getting, I don't know, 8 times 7 would be, I think, incredible. But I think with him, I'm leaning bridge.
So you want like a 3 to a 5 year?
Yep. Or like even 4. But because, again, Marner's out of the picture. Tavares, even if you bring him back, will be old. Like by the time, for me, everything comes down to when Matthews' contract ends. Yeah, Willie is going to be a Leaf beyond that. Fine. But
you're going to need to build around, if Matthews leaves, you're still going to need people to build around. And I feel like a cost-effective Matthew Nyes and a cost-effective William Nylander is not bad. That's not a bad...
I don't know about cost-effective. Fixed cost.
You don't think William Nylander's cost-effective? He's the second...
11.5.
Second leading goal scorer in the entire NHL this year?
That's what 11.5 is for. Okay, now do it again.
I would call that cost-effective.
Now do it again. You got to do that every year for 11.5. We have a skewed view of
Steve,
who should be making this money.
So what is not cost-effective about 11.5 and being second in goals?
I've only seen it once. I want to see it again. No,
okay,
let's raise the standard for these guys.
But after 1 year,
yeah.
What's not cost-effective about year one?
Because it's 11.5. What a friggin' bargain! Like.
No, I'm not talking about a bargain.
You're saying cost-effective.
Cost-effective, which is getting your value back. Cost-effective. That's the definition.
Oh, getting your value back. I would say above value, right? That's what I would say for cost-effective.
No, you're looking for a bargain.
Oh, okay, well,
and you're not going to get a bargain on William Nylander on his third contract.
So they've been getting less than cost-effective out of these guys.
Agreed, especially in the playoffs.
So cost-effective is you're making your money back or you're getting your value. And then getting better than your value is a bargain.
Yes.
All right, fine. So, yeah, cost-effective for William Nylander.
I don't hate a single dollar they spent on William Nylander this year.
Fine. Listen, I'm sour. Right.
You're sour about the Leafs generally.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know. Where were all of you? Like, it's very rare at the end of a playoff run, you're able to look at all of them and be like, actually, all of you were bad.
Yeah.
Like, at the end, when it came down, like, the final 4 games, Tavares was bad. Nylander was bad. Matthews had the one good game and was bad. Same with Marner. I'm just grumpy about all of them. Because Nylander's locked up, if you lock up Nyes long-term, now you're guaranteed at least Nylander Nyes to build around.
For the next 6 or 7 years.
But I look at Matthews, who we keep saying is the best goal scorer in the world, right? One of the best players in the world. Like, do you build a Nyes bridge around the idea that, hey, Matthews could leave at the end of this, and then you maximize your dollars to surround Matthews and Nyes and Nylander with the most talent possible, right? That you could free up another 3-4 million.
Okay, so you're thinking that a Nyes bridge deal would be $4 million over 3 years?
Well, that's what we keep seeing.
Is that, you think?
Drew,
he said Dawson Mercer.
Who did he? Yeah, and they have somewhat comparable numbers.
Different
if you
player.
were able to get, different player, but if you were able to get that done, that could be all right. Realistically, I want Nyes to be a Leaf his whole career. So if you lock him up until he's 30, that's a good outcome to me.
And the cap, reminder, it's exploding. It's exploding.
I'd be okay with just about any Nyes contract. I irrationally love this player. I have enough introspection to know I overvalue this player.
Right. You just don't want to overpay him.
I don't want to overpay him.
Get money out.
I hope he signs 8 years league minimum. I am not. There's a hard cap. I'm not cheering for you to make the most money. I'm not.
Jesse.
And everyone who does is weird. I think you're weird. If you want,
you're not cheering for people to make money off of billionaires. Then I think that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's weird.
Well, there's a salary cap.
I think that's weird.
Nope.
I think you got to cheer for him to make.
Why are you cheering against the Leafs? You're cheering against the Leafs.
Stop.
Billionaires, millionaires. There is no little guy here. I wish everyone would stop.
Okay. Jesse.
I despise the idea of a Matthew Nyes bridge deal at this moment. because I look consistently throughout the league, and the guys who have this potential where it's like we can see this guy as a first line player for his entire career. He already is right now in the structure of this team, and he's only getting better from here. The way you get this crazy amount of value on these guys is you lock them up long term.
Trivia! Here we go. Here we go. Hawkins Cheesy's coming at you. We're doing trivia here on the SDPN YouTube channel using the Spark app, SPARC. We got a nice grand prize tonight if you are a sicko Leafs fan or Swedish or just think he's hot. Top prize, William Nylander McFarlane figure, courtesy of McFarlane Toys. Second and third place, get a copy of EA Sports NHL 25, courtesy of EA Sports. Fourth and fifth place, this exclusive Spark SDPN mini stick. And the rest of you get 15% off at the SDPN shop. You can click the link in the description to join trivia. You can scan the QR code on the screen to join trivia. There's lots of ways to join trivia. So if you don't join trivia, I'm going to think you're mad at me. Look at this one. Oh. I'm saving him for a special occasion. This is a pretty big one too. This one's got like a branch. Looks like Mr. Crab's claw. Me first dollar. The crunch on that one. Drew, how we feeling? I tell you what, folks. This is Steve Dangle trivia about Steve Dangle. Not my idea, but I do approve. 10, 9. Oh! You get points for being correct, but speed! I just backhanded my wedding ring like 5 times. That hurt. Speed. Being correct and speed is what gets you points. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start it. What season did Steve start LFR? The 2012-13 season, the 2007-08 season, the 08-09 season, or the 15-16 season? It's funny, there's notes, and I'm like, oh, what do the notes say? Well, I know the answer is B. It's 07-08. Only 49% of you got it right. I'm hurt. Wow. If you got under 50 for that one, you are going to struggle. Number 2. Where did the Dangle nickname originate? A, his high school friends. B, a coworker at the zoo. C, the high school newspaper. D, his sick hockey plays. It's definitely D. You're right, Drew. It's always the D. Am I right, bro? The answer is C, the high school newspaper. Third most popular answer. Friggin' Dylan. 24%. Number 3. Where did Steve get his first camera from? A, a gift from his wife. B, won it in a contest. C, bought it for a school project. D, graduation gift. Got it on discount from Future Shop. From my wife who worked at Future Shop. 23% of you got that. Number 4, this is the halfway mark. What's the name of Steve's charity hockey team? A, Iggy's Victory Pups. B, the Kayak Attack. C, Dangle Navy. Or D, Rachel's Raiders. Should be Rachel's Kayak Attack. I think this is going to trip up a lot of you. Our celebrity this past year was Chris Chelios. The answer, Rachel's Raiders. That percent of you got that. That's pretty good. So Daniel is in first place. Dylan is in second. Johnny is third. Beverly and Justin fourth and fifth. Now, we are trying to prevent the same people from winning every time. So I'm just going to say who the top 5 are, and we'll figure out the rest later. Number 5. What was the first series Steve did a watch along for? A, Leafs versus Habs. B, Leafs versus Lightning. C, Leafs versus Panthers. D, Leafs versus Bruins. They played the Lightning so many times, the Bruins so many times. Which makes it weird that the answer is A, Leafs versus Habs in 2021. 55% of you got that. Whoa, Beverly jumping into first. Oh, baby. Number 6. Nick Robertson is A, defenseman. B, goalie. C, fan of the podcast. D, forward. No, yeah. This isn't what I said he was. During the first prospect pyramid that ever featured Nick Robertson, I said he was a defenseman, but Nick Robertson is a forward. Yeah, Dylan's gone now. Oh, Heather's in there, though. Olivier is in there. Number 7. How long did Steve work at the Toronto Zoo? You're a sicko if you know this. A, 2 years. B, 7 years. C, 5 years. D, 10 years. In the notes, it just says Steve will bring this up anytime he can. Now, this was spread over 8 years because there was 1 year where I didn't work there, but it was 7 years. 32% of you got that. Last one, and I didn't even know the answer to this when I read it. Who did Steve not put in tier 4 of the prospect pyramid this year? A, Topi Niemela. B, Roni Hirvonen. C, Cade Weber. D, Noah Chadwick. I meant to put him in tier 4. I simply forgot him completely. C, Cade Weber. 33% of you got that. Natalie in 5th. Justin in 4th. Dylan sneaks back into the top 3. Beverly number 2, but it's Michael. Who are you doing a clean and jerk in your? Are you lifting heavy stuff and then putting it back down? Look at Michael. Look at the shoes. Are you doing this outside? Who are you? I have a lot of questions. My goodness. You're impressive. More trivia about me, please. That was great. Everyone does such a good job. I love our team. The winner is in the chat, and he said, "Yes, I am, Steven." I don't even remember what I asked you. Oh, are you a professional weightlifter? Are you actually? That's crazy. Justin, why did you ask me to get these cheesies? Oh, apparently he's no longer a professional weightlifter. Oh, so you're like a beta now. saw a video today. It was like, here is the masculine way to pick up your suitcase if you drop it. Is my microphone okay? Hey, it's back. SDPN, we have an official Hawkins Cheesies emoji. They don't even sponsor us. Hawkins, you listen to me. It's Cheesies. Yeah, but it's Hawkins Cheesies. Because I'm a patriot. Every time I bring them home, I plop them on the kitchen counter. My wife goes, "Why'd you get those?" I go, "Because I'm a patriot." Third period underway here in Edmonton. Oilers with a 2-1 lead if they can hold on to it. Oh, or expand on it. Draisaitl, pass. Doesn't get through thanks to Heiskanen. Battling for it. Oilers up 2-1, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by Leon Draisaitl. Zach Hyman out of this game with an injury, will not return. Rantanen fires it high. Stars need him to show up in a big way. He's been like fine, and fine isn't enough. Craig Simpson said, or not Craig Simpson, sorry, Chris Cuthbert said, Edmonton getting an oil change in. Puck goes out of play, 19:04 to go in the third. Question for the next Steve trivia. Where did Steve impulse buy his friend a kayak? So I didn't buy it for a friend. I bought it for me. You got to get your story right. Cassie says, Drew, pick a number between 1 and 50. Okay, he has a number. I will verify that he's telling the truth. Nugent Hopkins, slick, blocked. Oh, Ottinger did not track that. Perry chops at it. Maybe I should stop eating. But they're right in front of me and delicious. McDavid holds the line. McDavid driving. He has it flicked away from him. Oilers keep it alive in front. Hintz. Stars now out of their own zone. Chip it in deep into the Oilers zone. We have to give the number? Oh, it's 28. Stars put it on. Bouchard, elusive. Bouchard. Oh! Stopped by Ottinger. That was Podkolzin taking the puck from Bouchard, who lost it. Stopped by Ottinger. Still 18:05 to go in the third, but Oilers are not crawling into a shell at all. They're almost cheating offense. These guys are unbelievable. Sammy, next trivia idea, Canadian player history. Ooh. I could dig that. Okay. Whoa, Cassie, 20 gifted SDPN memberships. If you got one of those memberships, you be sure to thank her. Oh, Stetcher holds the line on. That's all the way through. I was like, who the hell is climbing the glass? It's Hunter, the Oilers mascot. Oilers mispass it. Skinner has to play it in his own zone. Cassie gifted 5 memberships. Are you doing 28? Drew, why didn't you say like 500? I just stole Drew's joke. I just did a different version of it. I felt guilty. I thought you should all know. Skinner, hard around the glass. Doesn't work. Stars on. Rebound. Not able to get to it. Slick from Podkolzin. Off the side of the net, though. Heiskanen. Oh, he's hit. To Bischel. He's swatted away like a fly. Here come the Oilers with speed and numbers. Arvidsson stopped by Ottinger. Rebound. Podkolzin to Arvidsson. Man, I got to say, I don't know what kind of impact he's had on the game necessarily, but Arvidsson looks like he's shot out of a cannon every shift. Cassie with another one. We're up to 26. Andre out of the net to play it. Pierre-Christophe Daguet-Falado. Says Cassie. That shot goes out of play. 16:32 to go in the third. You would never know the Stars are the ones losing this game currently. The Oilers had like a deficit in shots. And they're catching up to the Stars, who are losing. Oh, Cassie, we're up to 27. JGD gifted 10 STPN memberships. If you get any of these memberships, you say thank you, mon amis. Sam Steele to take the ozone draw. McDavid's kicked out of the draw. Nuge is going to come in to take it. And Cassie makes it 28. You're a beauty. Nuge wins that clean. Bouchard. Airmail. It drops perfectly for McDavid. McDavid in! Oh, Perry almost got his second of the game. Wouldn't that have been something? What is the oldest 2-goal game for an NHL player? Fired! Kulak is stopped. The Oilers are straight up taking over this game. It's crazy. Stars, just dump it. It's the best they can do right now. Steele, taking off him easy. McDavid. Gain center. Gets it deep. Wyatt Johnston. Oh, Stars, errant pass. They avoid giving it away to Connor McDavid, which you should generally avoid. Stars, give it away as they change. Boy, oh boy. If the Stars are going to tie this game and have aspirations of winning it, they've got to shape up. Canadian Girl 83 gifted 5 STPN memberships. Ya beauty. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Oilers, I believe that's going to be icing with 15:19 to go in the third period. Wow. I want to do a shout out to Christina Weber of our sales team. She finished 44th place, which is real good for Christina. I am proud to say that I don't know Dangle too well. Oh, you're hurting my feelings. How dare you? Stuart Skinner with the save there off the draw. If Edmonton wins the series, how beat up are they for the finals? Losing Zach Hyman's bad. Bad. Like, the Oilers are shorthanded right now, right? They're missing a top-line winger. The Stars should look a lot better than they do. Steve, you're relaxed and calm and look 5 years younger since the Leafs are out. Silver lining? Oh, yeah, I get to just watch hockey. It's so fun. Like, every night I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen. Isn't this fun? With the Leafs, it's not quite like that. Rantanen with it. Below the goal line. Rantanen has it taken off him. Podkolzin gets rid of it. Lindell to Heiskanen, who's spinning. Yeah, Drew says if Dallas loses, whoa, this game, the series is done. Oh, slew foot from Rantanen. Marchment. Bischel. Is he going to shoot it? He does. He's blocked. Off the glass. No one knows where it is. Nuge figures it out. Here come the Oilers with speed. A spin pass. Oh, unable to find Kane. Marchment through the neutral zone. His pass is picked off. The Oilers have picked off so many passes in this series and in this game. Wow. Really minding their P's and Q's. Like, they're just all over Dallas. Arvidsson falls. No call. 13:50 to go in the third. Barbsy Thank you for 5 SDPN memberships, you beaut. Janmark wants a penalty. It's not happening. Sagan waiting for reinforcements. The Stars' line changes have been awful. Beck chips it in. Scott Dreger says, hoping Hyman plays game 5. I think we're going to get bad news about him after the game. Or tomorrow. I would be surprised if he was in Dallas for game 5. Watching from my alter ego account tonight, working on homework. Have a great night, everyone. Go Oilers. Ooh. Here comes McDavid. Full speed. Stops up. Perry. Oh, Ottinger got a piece of it. Perry. Nuge. Bang from Wallman. That goes wide. Feels like the Stars are holding on for dear life. And that'll be a whistle against Dallas. 12:44 to go in the third. Kane and Bischel both getting nothing there is hilarious. My predictions are aging worse than PK Subban's bracket, but Stars Hurricanes final coming. Oilers, Klingberg, Draisaitl, Cycles, Kapanen, mushed to the boards by Cody Ceci. Klingberg not able to hold the line. Kapanen in on Ottinger. Lindell and Steele playing give and go. Granlund dumped by Klingberg. Or is that Stetcher? Sorry, that was Stetcher. Granlund battling Kapanen. Kapanen takes him down. Ottinger out of his net to play it. The Oilers are officially out shooting the Stars. Oh my goodness. Podkolzin. The Oilers are the ones defending a lead. The Oilers are the ones who lost Zach Hyman. And this is their best period so far, honestly. Arvidsson. Cycles it. Petrovic gets it. But who's it going to? Bischel. Hintz. Can't get it deep. Goodness gracious. Janmark. Clear path. Oh, picked off very well there by Rantanen. Bischel. The Oilers are so fast and all over everybody. Bischel falls down. Stars are going to take a penalty. They haven't yet. Rantanen, just, that's a survival. Get it out of here. You need a goal. Stars. Oilers just basically everybody back. Duchesne after it. Duchesne takes it. Almost centers for Sagan. Not quite. Perry up the ice. That goes deep into the Star zone. Cassie, good night, everyone. I'll be in the mountains until next week. I'll be back for the final. I'll see you then. See you, Cassie. Be safe. Dumped into the Oilers zone. Don't they realize that by having Perry, they can only be the runner-up in the Stanley Cup final? Oh, I think the Oilers are well aware of Corey Perry's Stanley Cup final record. Remember, Corey Perry won a cup in 2007. Draisaitl. Oh! Can't find Kane. Kane's almost had a couple of those. Here come the Stars. Granlund. Shot. That's well wide. The Oilers, one thing they haven't done well tonight is getting the puck out when they can. The Stars have turned them around a few times. And I wonder if there's a potential game-tying goal that comes off of one of those plays, taking advantage of one of those mistakes. Robertson waiting for help. Cycles out of the reach of Johnston. Henrique gets it out. Janmark with speed. Stetcher. Somehow floats that out of play. 9:20 to go in the third. How many shots do the Stars have in this period? 1? Oilers look unreal. We go to commercial break. Steve Dangle here. SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. What's your take on Cheeks Clappenen's time in Toronto? First of all, what a nickname. Second of all, Kapanen was too one-dimensional in Toronto and made too much for what he brought. And I think his contract blocked his blessings for a while in this league. Then his next contract blocked his blessings. He's an NHL player. What can he do? Well, you know what? This hitting, grinding style that he's playing in these playoffs, if you've been watching my videos for a few years, I begged him to do that, especially when Kadri left. It's like, dude, the door's open. The role for team jerk is yours. And he wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take it. He also had some growing up to do. Maybe he's done that. Jayu says, I am irate about what happened to Hyman. It looks so bad. His arm hanging as he went into the tunnel. Ah! You screamed, all caps. I think, unfortunately, it will be lucky if he is only out for the series. I hate to say I agree with you. What's that? He's leading in hits, and that's the hit that takes him out. I know. Hayden Mathewson, where does Boreavalis fit on the Leafs next season? On their minor league team. You know what? I think he might have an interesting preseason. I think fans are going to like watching him. But, major junior competition is very different from pro. I imagine he'll be at prospect camp in July. The shots are 8-1 for the Oilers. The Stars are losing. Medicine Hat Tigers are in the Memorial Cup. Congratulations to them. Oh, here we go. Lindell. Down low for Heiskanen. Robertson centers it. Chipping at it. Oilers make sure it doesn't go in. And now they escape with numbers. But Perry just dumps it. 8:30 to go in the third. Curtis Butt. Do you think we will hear the "We Want the Cup" chants if the Oilers win this game? Could be the last home game before the final. I hope they do it. I hope they do it. Cece behind his own net. 8:12 to go. Duchesne, Cece. Oilers just turn them right back around. They're in the neutral zone. Harley. Off the boards to Seguin. Stars will chase after it. Skinner out of the net to play it, though. Henrique. Here come the Oilers with speed again every time. Oh, Stetcher! Oh, jumping up in the play. Nearly creates a goal. I'm getting frustrated just watching the Stars. The Oilers are strangling these guys to death. Ottinger plays it to Petrovic. Steele. Granlund. The Stars are doing the classic Leafs dump and don't chase. These missed chances will haunt the Oilers. You might be right. Here's Arvidsson. Janmark. Well off target as the Oilers are changing. Thanks for doing these watch-alongs. Thanks for watching these watch-alongs. 6:47 to go in the third period. I'm Steve Dangle on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Clicking like is easy. Takes a second. It's free, and it helps us out a lot. Ottinger Heiskanen up the ice. Stars just no speed. They dump it. Are you going to be first on it? Rantanen is. Rantanen. Oilers clean him out. Oilers not able to get out of their zone. Now they are. They have speed. It's McDavid. He's got help. McDavid. Shot. That's a big save from Ottinger. Huge save. Rantanen says, all right, boys, let's calm it down. Lindell shovels it in for Marchment. Goes up against Kulak. Cycled. Again, no one there. Bouchard hit by Marchment. Here come the Oilers. Kapanen. He dumps it. Ottinger. Oh, boy, what are you doing out of your net? If you're a goaltender, don't make me say it. We haven't really gotten one of those on these playoff streams. Nurse, 5:35 to go in the third. Time keeps on slipping, slipping. Oh, almost a giveaway. Say again. Say again. Waiting for help. Ben. Oh, sneakily took the stick out of a defender's hand. Sagan, what a move. Through traffic. Stopped by Skinner. 5:08 to go in the third. That was sneaky what Jamie Benn did. I'm not sure who the defenseman was. I think Kulak. But he pinched his stick under his arm and took it right out of his possession. TV timeout. Is this the final one of Game 4? Drew said it was going to be overtime before it even began. I hate him a lot for saying it. We will see how it ends up. Nathaniel Thompson, ECHL Kelly Cup final set. Toledo Walleye versus the Trois-Rivières Lions. Or Lions. Trois-Rivières is definitely Montreal. I have no idea who Toledo is the farm team of. Yes, Drew. That is right, Drew. Tomorrow, we are going to be recording the Steve Dangle podcast live at Sport Check at Maple Leaf Square in Toronto, the heart of Toronto. Sport Check in Maple Leaf Square, and you can come and watch us. We'll have chairs set up and everything right in the store. Sport Check in Maple Leaf Square. We're upstairs. There's chairs. And actually, tomorrow is 2 episodes. Tomorrow is our regular Steve Dangle podcast episode, and then after that, we will be recording STP VIP because it is Wednesday, my dudes. Who remembers that Vine? Anyone? Toledo is Detroit's affiliate. I believe you. Drew, you're getting chirped in the chat. So Drew was saying it's going to be a Dallas sweep. And Chris Johnston says, Drew, when does this Dallas sweep start? Uh-oh. Stars, ozone draw. Granlund. Oh, Granlund just took a penalty. He tripped Leon Draisaitl, and with exactly 5 minutes to go, the Stars will be shorthanded as they try to tie it. Can the Oilers power play go 3-for-3 in this game? Just right into the skates of Draisaitl. Oh, that is by far my most quoted Vine. I'm so glad you got it. What are some of your favorite Vines? That one for sure. The one where the guy steps on a melted ice cube at a party. And he's like, now my sock is wet. Who wants to die? Anyway, Steve, did you say the story of Adam's hockey friend or no? You were mid-story, then stopped. Yes, I did. You just missed it. How dare you? 5 minutes to go in the third. Oilers 2-minute power play. This could basically decide the game right here. Draisaitl on the draw. Oilers win it back. McDavid, Boosh. Stars all over. Very aggressive on this PK. Trying to take the puck off the Oilers. That puck stays in play. Almost went into the netting. Bouchard. They're walking the line. McDavid. Nuge. McDavid. Nuge. Bouchard at the point. McDavid picks it up. He charges. Shoots. Oh, Perry almost gets his second of the night again. Bouchard holds the line. McDavid. Draisaitl. Just wide of the net. Bouchard. Oh, boy. Minute 10 to go. Bouchard. Draisaitl. Up and over. One-on-one with Ottinger. 1:02 to go on the power play. 4:02 to go in the third. Player 4. That is a very good vine. Look at all those chickens. A very good one. .402, and it's a timeout for the Oilers. Hawks 23. Adam. Me and Adam quote that all the time on account of it's Adam. That's a mean handlebar mustache in the crowd. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all of your friends. Click like, for real. 1,372 likes, that's poo. It's free. It takes a second. And it helps us out a whole big bunch. Nathaniel, I also really enjoy that one. I just don't want to say it. I don't want people clipping it. Draisaitl on the draw. Oilers with a chance to plunge the dagger. Stars clear it. Yes, I like that one, Adam. Bouchard. McDavid. Shifty. Stops up. Ottinger slows it down. Stars get rid of it. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Gains the zone. No speed, though. Steele takes it off him. Gets it out across the blue line. Nuge. Free Shavakadu indeed. Lindell. 20 seconds to go in this Stars penalty kill. Then they're going to get Granlund back from the box. Blackwell. I think the Stars should have played this back. Play it back. All right. Oilers have it. 3 minutes to tie it. That's all you got. Granlund returns. Huge kill for the Stars. All eyes on Ottinger. When does he get pulled? Here comes Hintz. There goes Ottinger. Hintz to the point. Wyatt Johnston. That goes out of play. 2:35 to go in the third. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. I'm such a cringe millennial right now. Two dudes chilling in a hot tub. Yeah. Drew says he got called a boomer today because he used the term low key. First of all, you use low key all the time. Your wife's cousin said it? How old is she? 20? Oh. So, well, you know what? She didn't call you Unk. Unk? That's tough. Unless you embrace the unk. If you embrace the fact that you're unk, I think it's somewhat of a sign of respect. I have no freaking clue, dude. Hawks 23, I'm washing me and my clothes. Chris, is that a weed? Dude. I can't believe we had Vine and we lost it. And now there's just 10-minute TikToks about how the world is going to end. And when it ends, we're all going to die poor. And I'm just like, I miss that French guy who would say, why is everybody afraid of love? And then scream at people, love! I forget his name. He was on Ellen. Remember Ellen? Damn, I am old. Justin Fisher back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Yo, that video is insane. Will the Stars find a vine to cling to stay in this game and keep their chances to even this series up? Or will the Oilers say Mary Chrysler and get a 3-1 series lead? Oh, Rennet Munn. I'm not even touching that. Well, when life gives you lemons. Here comes Kapanen. Empty net. Kasperi. Kapanen. 3-1 into the empty net. And how appropriate it'll be if this is the final score. The Oilers taking a 3-1 series lead over Dallas. Heading to Dallas with a chance to win the series and punch their ticket to a second consecutive Stanley Cup final in Game 5. Boy, that happened fast. Kapanen, no one on him. And he just guides that thing into the net. Kapanen, who I believe I dressed in fantasy tonight. All right. I also have Hyman, so pretty sad about that. 2:15 to go in the third. The Stars can still. We'll see. Deep. Stars not able to hold the zone all the way down the ice. No icing. 2 minutes to go in the third. Sportsnet didn't know that Ottinger was pulled either. The graphic just went up. Hints. Maybe a power play. No call. Down the ice again. Way to go, Paul is iconic. Yeet is iconic. Anyway. Henrique gets rid of it. And that's a clear high stick on the Stars. 1 minute, 27 seconds to go in the third. I wonder if Ottinger is going to have to go back in the net. Oh, my God. Justin Silverman, I'm born in 1999, and some new soldiers in my unit started calling me Unk. Am I cooked? Chad, is he cooked? My coworker said to me the other day, isn't it crazy that you were born in the 1900s? I'm 27, but I never felt older. See, I'm 37. I've had lots of time to adapt to this reality. You haven't. Hi, welcome to Chili's. You're just naming all the classics. Ottinger is back in his net. The Oilers win that faceoff. Off the side of the net. Kapanen's second of the playoffs. Dude, he has 2 goals. One is a series-winning overtime goal, and then that empty netter that still might be the game-winning goal of this game. Let's see. Stars center it. Sagan. Heiskanen. Rantanen from a bad angle. 1 minute to go in the third. Chad, I won't lie to you. I don't think the Stars are tying this. Oilers down the ice. In to the empty net to take a 4-1 lead and ruin the perfect clip that I created for Justin. Who got the empty netter? Henrique. for the Oilers. 49.7 seconds to go in the third, and that will surely be enough. And perhaps foreshadowing as the Oilers look to win their series on Thursday in Dallas 4-1. During your beer league game, your secondary assist was the song Lay It on the Line playing. It was not. Should have been. This has been a clinic on how to play third periods with a 1-goal lead from Ohms. Absolutely. And did they crawl into a shell? No. All gas, no brakes from the Oilers that whole third. In front for Beck is blocked. They're chanting, "We want the cup in Edmonton." It's loud. The commentary team hasn't said anything in at least 20 seconds. They're just letting the crowd speak for themselves. The Edmonton Oilers win 4-1 in Game 4 to give themselves their third straight win and a 3-1. Let me start over. The Edmonton Oilers take Game 4 4-1. A 3-1 series lead. Stuart Skinner with his 5th win of these playoffs, allowing 2 goals total in those 5 wins. And the Oilers can punch their ticket to yet another Stanley Cup final. Their second in as many years in Game 5 on Thursday in Dallas. That was way better. Good job, me. The Panthers and the Oilers both have a 3-1 series lead. Play La Bamba indeed. If cooked is in your common lexicon, you're cooked, fam. Oh, damn. Will we ever go back to a 1 versus 8 playoff? Maybe. I don't think the league gives a damn. As an Oilers fan, this chant scares me. It shouldn't. I would kill to be in your position. I would kill to have, if Leaf fans chanted that, everyone, like on any given night, everyone would be laughing to the point of their ribs breaking. You are blessed to be in this position. I would kill to be in this position. Congratulations. Still a win to go before you win the series, though. Mikko Rantanen, 1 goal in his last 8 playoff games. Is he cooked? Asks producer Drew with, is that salt? The revenge is worn off? Oh, yeah. People should just tell him that, like, Joe Sakic plays for the Oilers or something, or Chris McFarland plays for the Oilers. Rantanen didn't want to stay in Raleigh, but he and the Hurricanes are in the exact same spot, down 3-1 in the conference finals. So cathartic. Maybe they could have used each other. Wow, that was surgical precision. Thanks for the coverage, Steve. Come to YEG. F. Jamie Benn. I don't know how closely you follow the MLS. I don't. But there was a fan base that chanted Pink Phony Club at Inter Miami because they wear pink? That's pretty funny. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a Florida win and an Edmonton win away from a rematch in the Stanley Cup final. Can Edmonton end things on Thursday? Or can Dallas find a way to extend this and remind everyone how they got this far? Can the Oilers continue to play this incredibly without Zach Hyman? Can the Hurricanes pull off the reverse sweep? Or will the Panthers awaken in Game 5 and explain calmly and coolly to the Hurricanes, Daddy's home? We will find all these answers out expeditiously. So, folks, we got a game tomorrow. It's Game 5 of the Panthers and Hurricanes. And we got a stream tomorrow. Adam Wild will be streaming that game right here on the SDPN YouTube channel. It is the place to be during these Stanley Cup playoffs. I like to think we do an excellent job. Does the Chicago Pope mean Bedard may have God on his side? No. No, it doesn't. Can God play both wings? Because that's what he needs. Drew, I think we wrap it here. How did you do in your beer league? I got a secondary assist on the third goal in a 3-3 tie. I'm great. My friends, Pope Leo is on a mission from God. Is that your Chicago accent? I'm not as familiar here. I'm trying to wrap it up. Zachary in the infirmary. Hope he's okay. Thank you, Steve, for the stream. No. Thank you, my friends. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like this stream. Tell all your friends that Corey gave us 5 SDPN memberships and Hawks said blue-footed boobies. That is all.